Ladies and gentlemen, I want to begin this video by asking you guys a very simple question. Who won the debate between Rigathi Gachagua of Kenya Kwanza and Martha Karua of the Azimio One Kenya Alliance? If you believe Rigathi Gachagua won, just type Rigathi Gachagua. If you believe Martha Karua won, just type Martha Karua. I want to read that comment before I proceed. We all know that yesterday there were two debates in this country. The first debate was between the Agano presidential running mate, and the Roots Party presidential running mate. There is no debate about who won the first debate. The Roots Party won the debate. But what about Rigathi Gachagua and Martha Karua? Who won that debate? In my view, Rigathi Gachagua won the argument. Martha Karua won the debate. And overall, the person who is happy is Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto and his Kenya Kwanza brigades. I'm saying this because the expectations of Kenyans were that Martha Karua was going to easily outshine Rigathi Gachagua. But Rigathi Gachagua came for this interview well prepared. So you see, like when you expect a D student to get a D, but instead is coming with a C+. Well, a B student returning that B. Still, the person who has won is the guy who is a D student, but coming with a C+. Rigathi Gachagua came for that interview well prepared. And even in cases where he was clearly contradicting himself, he was so confident. And of course, there's the story in this country that Rigathi Gachagua had Kenya because he kept on referring to something. For example, let us take how these guys opened their speeches. Rigathi Gachagua was the first person, and Rigathi Gachagua started by opening up about family units, introducing the wife, introducing the two kids who were present. Martha Karua introduced the family. But why do you think Rigathi Gachagua introduced the issue of the family unit? Because Martha Karua is not married. And that's why towards the end of the debate, Martha Karua also came with the grandchildren. So the idea behind introducing that family aspect was to disorient Martha Karua so that Martha Karua would get angry and lose focus on the debate. For me, Martha Karua came out as calm, but she failed to understand that that debate was not about winning that debate. It was about politics, winning the politics of that debate. Rigathi Gachagua won the politics of that debate. For example, Rigathi Gachagua was saying that the main reason why he was asked a very simple question about his house, that question. He was very clear that his frozen account is the reason why he stopped the construction. Later on, when the questions about wealth came up, he was like, he has another 600 million somewhere. You see, Martha Karua also have put him to task about that 600 million. Because according to him, he stopped that construction because he didn't have the money. There are so many other things Martha Karua could have hit hard on Rigathi Gachagua. She failed because I think Martha Karua came for that interview to appear as someone who is calm. Or maybe she expected Rigathi Gachagua to be the normal beta Rigathi Gachagua. In fact, Kenyans are wondering whether Rigathi Gachagua of yesterday is the Rigathi Gachagua of every other day, because they were totally different. You know, Azimio always believed that anytime you give Rigathi Gachagua the mic, he commits mistake. The expectations of the Azimio were that Rigathi Gachagua was going to commit mistakes. Even the Kenya Kwanza were holding their breath that Rigathi Gachagua should not make those mistakes. He avoided making any mistake throughout the debate. Which takes us to the real issue, the impact of that particular debate. But before we get into all those details, in case you are watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. And I want to make a request to you guys. Please give this video thumbs up. Now let us get to the main issue. I know the issue of Rigathi Gachagua, Martha Karua has extensively been debated and discussed in this country. My stand is that Rigathi Gachagua won the argument, which adds more value to Kenya Kwanza team. While Martha Karua won the debate, especially on the issues, she didn't perform to the expectation. But what are some of the implications of Rigathi Gachagua outperforming Martha Karua? Number one, you all remember that when Raila Odinga nominated Martha Karua as the running mate, his ratings shot up. In fact, Raila Odinga gained momentum by nominating Martha Karua. Rigathi Gachagua made matters worse for the deputy president, because every time he was given a microphone, Rigathi Gachagua would commit mistakes here, there, and there. In fact, it reached a point when Rigathi Gachagua would not be allowed to even address media. It even reached a point where Rigathi Gachagua was being coached on public speaking, what to say, what not to say. But Rigathi Gachagua kept on making these mistakes. From yesterday's debate, after his performance, of course, he didn't commit major mistake. From that debate, the gains which Raila Odinga made as a result of the nomination of Martha Karua are going to be eroded, because Rigathi Gachagua is going to gain the ground which he lost. So if I were to advise William Ruto and his team, Rigathi Gachagua, after this debate, should be advised to avoid public utterances unless he's advised to do so. Because if he will be given a microphone again, then it's likely to erode the gains. If you listened to the debate yesterday, it was about the manifesto of the two presidential candidates, their suitability. Rigathi Gachagua introduced the factor of Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta is not a candidate. Uhuru Kenyatta is outgoing, but Uhuru Kenyatta is also not Kenya Kwanza manifesto. Every time Rigathi Gachagua wanted to focus more on Uhuru, Martha Karua did not take advantage of that mistake. So the fact is, like when Rigathi Gachagua was being, there's a time Rigathi Gachagua almost committed a mistake, but he avoided making that mistake. You see, like when he talked of state capture, which he couldn't explain, and he made reference to Hismua Kenya, still couldn't explain. Martha Karua had to intervene and explain to him what state capture is. Then he was asked a direct question by the panelist whether he will go for the Kenyatta family. For me, that answer, if he would have provided that direct answer, he would have made a mistake, because the mountain believes that Rigathi Gachagua is better with Uhuru Kenyatta. So if he had accepted that they are going to punish the Kenyatta family, it would have been a mistake. So Rigathi Gachagua in this interview tried so hard to avoid mistakes. So that's number one. Number two, is the undecided. You know, there were Kenyans who were waiting to decide yesterday whether to support Raila or whether to support Ruto. These guys were looking at the performances. How is Rigathi Gachagua performing? How is Karua performing? And based on their performance, they were going to make their decisions. That for me, because of Karua, how he has performed, I'm going that direction. For me, Rigathi Gachagua has performed well, I'm going in this direction. So if there are people who are undecided, I think Karua underwhelmed them with the performance. They had expected Karua to perform, she didn't. They never expected Rigathi Gachagua to perform. Then Rigathi Gachagua ndio huyo, good performance. So which means the undecided will now decide to go and support William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza ticket. Number 3, in my view, is the momentum. You know, if you've been following Kenya Kwanza, there's a point they were actually subdued. They were cornered. They didn't know what to do. Remember Sakaja, the forged certificate, the schemes they made to ensure he was cleared. Once he was cleared and he had the opportunity to face Polycarp Igathe did not perform the way Kenyans expected. So Kenya Kwanza won that debate, the Nairobi gubernatorial debate. So Sakaja got the momentum from that point to an extent that he started asking people, between Mimi and Uyu, nani amesoma, you know? Then you go and have the debate between Rigathi Gachagua and Karua. Again, Rigathi Gachagua is performing. Simple. Rigathi Gachagua performed. So which means from yesterday, they are going to sustain the momentum from Sakaja, now going to Rigathi, and then 26th will be Ruto and Raila. Ruto is good in debates. In fact, on this debate, I was wondering why Ruto was being advised to avoid debate. Because the good thing with Ruto in debate, even if he's lying, he will lie confidently. Just like Rigathi Gachagua was lying about this particular issue of kerosene. He was asked the cost of kerosene. Then he answered that he doesn't go to supermarket. You don't buy those items in supermarket. And again, if it stands for hustler, and this is why I think Karua failed, if it stands for hustler, why would he go to supermarket? Then it means he doesn't go to supermarket, then he should be able to know the cost of kerosene pale mtani. So that momentum, they are going to continue with it. And lastly, I think there's the debate coming up between Raila and Ruto on 26th. If Rigathi Gachagua performed, Sakaja performed, the expectation is that William Ruto is going to perform. Those 3 debates, in my view, will contribute to not less than 5% to Ruto. There are people who are going to decide. So if William Ruto is going to win against Raila, rest assured that they're going to continue with the momentum. I don't know what you think. That's my take. Thank you guys. In case you're watching the channel, and just like I told you, I'll not be consistently posting here because, you know, my brother lost the wife, and as a tradition, probably not really as the norm, I'd be expected here, there, organizing this, that. So I might not be available to post consistently. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Please subscribe. Thank you.